The Vatican City has been an independent state since its separation from Italy in 1929. With its tiny population, small surface area and rich history, there are bound to be countless interesting facts arise. Here are 10 facts about the Vatican City you may not know. Number 1. The smallest country. Let's start with the most well-known fact. The Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. It is encircled by a 2-mile border with Italy and it covers a little over 100 acres. For context, Disney World covers 25,000 acres, so yes, you could fit roughly 250 Vatican cities inside Disney World. The country is governed by the monarchy with the Pope at its head, with the current Pope being Pope Francis. Inside the Vatican, they mint their own euros, issue their own passports and license plates. They also have their own flag and national anthem. Number 2. The population. As you can imagine, due to the size of the country, the population isn't massive. The latest estimates put the population at just 799 people. To put that into perspective, the largest sports stadium in the world, the Narendra Modi Stadium in India, can hold 132,000 people. That means it can hold the entire population of the Vatican City 165 times over. Number 3. Latin ATM. It's estimated that there are only 2,000 fluent Latin speakers in the entire world. This makes sense when you realise the Vatican is the only country in the world where it's actively spoken. This is why it's home to the world's only Latin ATM. It's located inside the Vatican Bank. Number 4. Telescope in Arizona. The Vatican City, located inside Italy, owns a telescope all the way in Arizona, nearly 10,000 kilometres away. They already have one observatory, aptly named the Vatican Observatory, but with ever-increasing light pollution in Rome, the telescopes have become less effective. Due to this, in 1981, they funded a second observatory in Tucson, Arizona. It completed its construction in 1993, and it is known as the Vatican Advanced Technology Telescope, or VAT for short. Number 5. The Vatican Army. The Vatican City has never had an independent armed forces, but it does have a de facto military provided by the Holy See. They are called the Swiss Guard. They were first hired in 1506 by Pope Julius II, who needed personal protection from any enemies of the Church. The uniform is very distinctive. It's blue, red, orange and yellow, similar to what it would have looked like in the 16th century Renaissance period. Recruits must be unmarried, Swiss, Catholic males aged between 18 to 30 who have completed basic training with the Swiss Armed Forces. In October 2019, it was reported that the Swiss Guard had a total personnel of 135 people. Number 6. Vatican FC. Despite having a population of just 799 people, the Vatican City have their own football team. They actually won their first ever game 3-0 in 1985. However, it was against Austrian journalists. The team has played a total of 28 games since 1985, with a record of 7 wins, 10 draws and 11 losses. Number 7. World Heritage. Italy hosts the most World Heritage sites out of any other country in the entire world, with 58 of them. However, the Vatican City is the only country in the world where its whole area is designated as a World Heritage Site. It was declared as such in 1984. Given its long history, the libraries, the art, the gardens, the architecture, it makes sense to make the whole place a heritage site. Number 8. No prisons. The Vatican City is likely the only nation on Earth to not have a prison. The country does have a few cells for pre-trial detention, but those convicted and sentenced to imprisonment serve time in Italian prisons. The cost of these sentences is covered by the Vatican though. Number 9. Crime rate. Sticking with the theme of crime, you may be surprised to hear this, but the Vatican City has the highest crime rate per capita in the entire world. Shocking, isn't it? Well, not quite. The statistic is heavily skewed as the crimes are mostly committed by the 18 million yearly tourists and visitors. Petty crimes such as shoplifting and pickpocketing are amongst the most common. Number 10. The Vatican Rail. The Vatican City is host to the shortest national rail system in the world. It's just 300 metres long. It was opened in 1934 to serve the Vatican, mainly for freight and ceremonial purposes. However, since 2015, one passenger train departs each Saturday to Albano Laziale. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and comment which is your favourite fact about the Vatican City.